On today's episode of Couch Conversations, we'll be looking at living intentionally. Now, life happens and occasionally we live life as it goes. But today we'll be going in depth on how to actually live the kind of life we would be proud of. So stick around. So now, so really not take 4 for like 6 weeks now. Oh wait. Hi there. Welcome to a brand new episode of Couch Conversations.
Hello, people. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not alone here in the studio.
What's up with you guys?
So my trusted is it colleague? I'll call you now. What will I call you now?
You trust me?
Co-uncle. Okay, I don't trust you actually.
Really?
He's here with me. Olufola Opeyemi is here.
No, let me mention my name, please.
Wow.
You cannot call it the way I call it.
Hey, you see?
So, it is still me. You're beautiful.
You're
Energetic.
wasting time.
What does that mean now? What does that mean?
My name is
now?
Opeyemi Olufola. And my
Stop
name
it.
is Akiona Factory.
Stop it. Okay, fine. This is it. My name is Olufola Opeyemi. And with me here is fat-headed Akinola Patrick. So you're welcome to another episode of Couch Conversations.
We trust you had a beautiful week. I trust you enjoyed last week's episode. In case you have not listened to it, go back to last week's episode. It will be left in the description below, so you can just click on it to watch last week's episode. So Olufola, how's your week?
My week was, I don't know what to call it. I didn't get to go out, but finally, I think I went out on Thursday, and the area I went to, I saw students. Yes,
Yeah,
I saw
that's
some students.
People are writing work.
Yes, that's where I'm going to. SS3 students in front of the school.
Okay.
Some with past questions, some with key points, some with their notebooks and the likes. That was on Thursday, and I went out with my mom. So the next thing my mom said was, thank God though, none of our children is writing WAEC this year, because she does not know how she will feel. She won't be happy, this and that. Like, they didn't go to school. The last time they were in school was February, and they got to resume August. Okay, the last time they were in school was March, okay, and they resumed August. So there was no time for them to prepare and like that. My mom was happy. She was saying, hey, she feels for them. So I got to think about it, and I'm like, it's true. Like, these people did not go to school. What do you expect them to write? Only for the grace of God. Like, it's only the grace of God that can make them pass. Looking at it very well. And then I looked at my mom and I'm like, this woman, wait, what was she thinking? And I remember that is how she is. Because I remember when I was writing my GC, I did 9 subjects and she followed me. Yes, every day. Like,
I cannot say at your old age.
She followed me.
Young.
Do you know the funny part? The day I was writing the 9th subject, so she said she was not going to follow me. I should go on my own. You know, I met my mommy at the center.
She wanted to know if you know road.
Like, so imagine that kind of person. I understand that this thing is not going to be easy. So I just want to implore us, please, if you have anybody writing white, even if you don't have, just pray for these guys. It's not easy. Like, it's not easy. And if you look at it very well, they were the ones that entered JSS1 with Ebola.
Oh, that's true. This set. If you know people from this set, please reach out to them. They need your love and
reach out. They need our prayers.
Yeah.
They need the grace of God.
It is well. They are going to do great things. I saw a joke about this wax. So I think wax started last Monday, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I saw a joke about it, and like where a guy was like, he went to sister secondary school. I think she was a boarding student or something, and then she came to him with math textbook and was like, please help us solve this thing. I think that around bearing, like bearing our, I don't know bearing. I just didn't use graph.
I don't remember anything. Like, I don't remember anything from even this school that I just finished. I can't remember anything.
So please, if you belong to our category and you're looking forward to becoming a parent, please, if you know maths, indicate.
I remember when I signed out.
Yeah.
When I finished my exams.
Yeah.
I was telling my friend that, see, even Billboard, I won't read anything.
Yeah.
I won't read it.
But at least now you're reading. Now it's calm. Other one is calm. But math, bearing,
I don't even
permutation.
like mathematics. So
I think I'm beginning to remember the subjects, but and the funny thing was I actually kind of knew math too.
Really?
But the only thing I didn't know was graph. I never knew how to use that.
You see that mass? If it's graph, I know how to plot graph very well. Your x-axis and your y-axis. But you see, let's calculate. Don't just disgrace me. Don't let me disgrace my ancestors.
I know how to calculate. The only thing I did not understand was triangle, all those sine, cos, tan. Till now, because I don't see the real life usefulness for that one. What do you calculate?
See everything.
Do you calculate tangent?
I don't just want to say
when you want to enter a corner.
School is calm. Because I'm not supposed to say it, but then when I look at everything, it's not like I'm who is it.
I don't know. I'm not saying it's sine, constant.
We shall thank God,
we thank God for.
Okay, how was your week?
My week was very beautiful, and okay, not very beautiful. It's kind of stressful because my colleague says I should impute that now. So thank you very much for your suggestions. So, but actually, I had a regular week, and yesterday I noticed something. The Kekemara I entered when I was on my way back home yesterday was it had this shield. I don't know. I think they are beginning to upgrade
Kekemara now. Yes.
So let us note it. COVID-19 normal.
See, COVID-19 is bringing out the creativity in people. I saw it yesterday and I was like, wow, this is nice. This is nice.
And I would like to address a very special kind of people. If you know you're in Lagos and you're not wearing your nose mask again, God is watching you.
God is watching them.
Especially all these people that used to go and sneeze and cough inside public places, especially inside bus.
God is watching them. God is watching them. Seriously. Because it is the day that you forgot that those task force will now be outside and be like, hey, why?
No, why will you forget? Okay, actually, I forgot.
I usually forget. I don't know. I usually forget.
There are times I would have gone to the bus stop and now come back home to come back and you mask.
And now I remember, see, 21st of August. Like, I don't know. The date is a very, very
beautiful date.
No, is it beautiful? Okay. It's just a date I can never forget. Because 21st of August, a lot of things happened. 21st of August, 2 years ago, I lost my grandmom. My maternal grandmom. So 21st of August last year, I lost my paternal grandpa. Then 21st of August
this year.
Last year, I defended my project.
Okay. So what happened 21st of August this year?
21st of August this year.
You bake cake?
No. I was supposed to bake actually, but I didn't get to bake. 21st of August this year, is my friend's mom's birthday.
Oh, wow. Which means 21st of August have always been her birthday.
Yes. So wait, Aki.
Okay.
You asked what happened this year, and I'm telling you.
I was thinking.
And we turned up, not like turned up, but then we went for.
Wait, and there's another thing I actually noticed this past Saturday. People have started going to weddings. Nobody's inviting me to weddings. Wait,
people have started going to weddings. Since when? Since when?
It's this past Saturday I noticed this well. Please invite me. I don't know if I offended anybody.
Last week on my way to the
I like wedding,
So I passed in front of a church. If you see the bride's gown.
I'm not started going to one. Please, if you have started going to O and B, share your experiences.
I don't have a wedding this September.
Let us live the experiences with you.
It's because you don't have a good character. If you have a good character, people will invite you for their weddings. Look at me now. This. I have like 2 invitations. 2 different invitations.
It's a lie.
We are good people.
Oh wait, so let me start checking the people around me. People around me, if you are listening to this,
why are they not getting
wrong?
Married?
Why are you not getting married?
If you are not getting married, you should be having a baby, and Akin should be attending naming ceremony.
So I should even come and be saying I should come and do Godfather. Okay, the Godfather thing we can leave it till later, but like I know we should start getting invites for this kind of things. Please.
Talking about Godfatherism, the Godmotherism. The thing is, I don't know. I'm getting scared.
Why?
Like, see, I have like 3 godchildren now. I have 2 goddaughters and a godson. Wait. So I don't know how to tell their parents that see. They are making me a godmother. I don't have money. Why will I be a godmother for mouth?
This is spend money.
They don't spend money. You think they don't spend money?
Actually, I've never met my own godparents before. Both mother and father. I've only
I don't even have.
I've never met
That's the painful part. I didn't mean I had now. It will pay me. I'll be like, okay, this will pay. But then, I don't even have work. I have work, but then I'm not making enough.
That's true. Some people used to say, my godmother, my godfather gave me money. Please, I'm looking for my own godparents. So if you know where they are staying, I need money.
Wait.
I need money. Hey now. I don't know that
Why is
godparents
it that
give
every
money
time
before.
it is money, see this your ears, they are always going bigger? Why?
I don't know. Even me too, I used to ask that question. I don't know. I don't know what to say now. It is well. But let us not. We
Yes,
have
we've
enough
yes.
conversation. So
So-
let us move into today's episode's topic proper. And if you have listened to this point and you're enjoying it so far, please click on the subscribe button. We'd really appreciate that. And also click on the bell to get alert notifications of when we upload beautiful new episodes.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
So, today we'll be discussing living life intentionally. Akin, what do you think living intentionally is?
Okay, to me personally, I feel living intentionally involves doing things you want to do because you want to do them, not because circumstances happened to you. Now, living a life that is not so predictable that you do not enjoy it, but predictable enough that you actually enjoy living your life. What about you? What do you think about living intentionally?
Okay. Living intentionally. You said it all. But living intentionally is doing what you want to do because you want to do it. You said it already.
Okay.
Not because somebody's forcing to do it. You see a lot of people. Why are you not doing this thing? Because they said if I do it, it won't turn out nice. Have you done
Because
it?
they said,
Like, have you tried? Have you even thought about
have
it?
you aspired to perspire to Maguire?
Guys, don't mind acting. So, living intentionally is doing something and taking full responsibility. Okay, even if it does not turn out nice, at least I still did it. I still tried. So that is living
Owning
life
it. So
intentionally.
like owning your life. That's good. Okay, so we'll be discussing some things that living intentionally involves. Now, living intentionally involves a lot of things, but we outlined like 5 I'll be talking about today.
Actually, we
And then-
outlined 6. Yes, 6.
Okay, 6. Okay, and then after that, we'll also we'll be talking about ways to intentionally live every day. So, number one thing that living intentionally includes is reevaluating friendships. You like it?
Okay, reevaluating friendships. When you want to live intentionally,
Yeah.
you have already made the decision that this is my life. I decide what I take in and I decide what I let out. So, reevaluating your friendships means you decide the kind of friend that you want to keep moving with, and then the one that you want to drop, you drop them without guilt. There must be a reason.
Okay.
Yes, you must have checked. You must have discovered yourself. You must have seen that, oh, okay, this person is not really good for me. So that is reevaluating your friendships. You have checked the person that is good for you to move with throughout your life, and you have checked the person that, okay, just hi, what's up, and you have checked, okay, this person is not even good for me at all, let me just drop this person. So that is reevaluating friendships. Yes.
Okay, so if I would thank you very much for that. If I will add to what you have said, I feel living intentionally itself should begin with you reevaluating your life first. Like, first evaluate your life and what exactly are you doing right now that you are not, like I used to say, that you're not feeling, you're not really, this is not what you want to be doing. This is like, it could be in different areas of your life. It could be your career, it could be your relationships, like friendships, like we mentioned. Like, where do you, like motivational speakers used to say, where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself? Where do you want to go? Now, when you have evaluated that, first thing you need to take note of is reevaluating the people you surround yourself by. Like someone said, I do not know who at this point in time, but I'm going to quote them, that you are the sum total of the 5 people you surround yourself with. I think I'm going to do research on who said that. I knew that before, but I don't want to mistake the name. You are the sum total of 5 people you spend your time with. So if you spend your time with 5 good people, you're a good person. If you spend your time with 5 okay people, you're an okay person. If you spend your time with 5 well, not so okay people, guess what? You're number 6. So reevaluate your friendships. What do you want out of life? What do you want to do? What do you want to become? Now, so pick those kind of character traits in your friends, because they rub off on you whether you like it or not.
Yes, that's true. And your friends kind of have how do I put it? It's not like they have a say,
Okay.
but they are one of the factors that determines if you're living intentionally, your living intentional scheme is going to work.
Okay.
If you have a friend that does not believe in you living intentionally, he's going to talk you into forgetting about that plan that you have about living intentionally.
True. Okay, so number 2 is taking charge of your finances and being responsible. So I think we've discussed something around taking charge of your finances and how to be a gentleman. If you would like that episode, we'll also leave it in the description.
And
But
I think we discussed it a little bit in handling money in relationships,
yes, so
spending in relationships.
relationship. So you can, those 2 episodes will also be in the description below. So taking charge of your finances and being responsible for your life as it happens is a very huge step in living life intentionally. Now, your finances contribute a huge quota to your life, because your finances, a lot of the issues, a lot of issues that might happen to you in your earlier days might be financial issues. So taking charge of how your finances goes is a huge step, because there are a lot of people that do not even understand how their finances work. There are some people that their finances, money to them is just, it comes in, it goes out. So they do not really understand, okay, what do I do to make it come in? So some people, it's just go to work, come back, they get salary at the end of the month.
Yeah.
But some people do not understand that they can actually add either more effort to their going to work, or add more time or something to increase their finances. So like, there are a lot of things you need to take charge of, and finances is one of them. And being responsible for your life. What do you do part time, on your day to day and hour to hour? Take charge of it. Like, if you have a jotter or if you have a journal your days, plan your days ahead, budget your finances ahead. You can make all this, it is usually best to have all this written down. So what do you think about it?
Okay, I actually wanted to add, when we were talking about the finance, some people just spend. You do not know why you're spending.
Yeah,
If you are buying this shirt, why are you buying it?
because it's fine.
No. Like, you have a blue shirt, you
Yeah.
still want to add to it. Like, intentionally, you must be intentional about your spending. If you don't need it, don't buy it.
Okay.
If you really want to take things if you want to be intentional with your finances, then if something is, you need to be sure, why do I need it? Is it really needed? Is it a luxury, or it is just is it a necessity, or it's just a luxury? So you need to figure out these things for you to know, okay, I'm going for this. Okay, it's not really needed. Okay, I like it, that is why I want to get it. You must be sure of the reason you are buying before you are buying it. You are not just buying it because, okay, my friend has something like that, let me get it too. Or I like this bag, everybody has it, let me buy it. No. Or you are buying it because some people are broke and they still keep buying things
Because they have to impress them.
because they have
That's
to
the life of
impress. So
impressing people.
you don't need to impress. Living intentional. If this thing is not needed, nobody will kill you.
Yeah, and you know the funny thing about trying to impress people? Some of the people you are trying to impress are actually living their own life intentionally. They are living it to satisfy themselves, not to tension you. But you might have taken it as tensioning, and then you now go after something that you do not really need by pushing yourself out of the way. So, like, take steps to relax, take a step back and look at, reevaluate these things and work around it and try as much as possible to live intentionally.
And so number 3, we have that you set goals you actually care about and then taking steps to make sure that they happen. This is very very hard, but then it's crucial. You need it. This I'll use myself as an example. When I entered 2020, I didn't have any plans.
Yeah, we are playing. Okay, no, we're not playing.
I didn't have
I
I didn't
plans.
have any plan.
Okay.
Like, I entered 2020 with the hope that, okay, I get to change my state of service from Abia State and come to Lagos or Ogun and just do, Akinola, wait, let me land.
I know, land.
And just do
Take off.
my service,
Okay.
do my POP, then start looking for a job. That was my plan. Like,
Okay.
podcasting was not there.
Hmm.
Baking was not in it. Like, and everything started falling in place. That is because I was lucky.
Were you really?
I was lucky.
Okay.
If you want things to work out, you need to plan. Seriously. And if you now want them to push through,
Okay.
you need to move with a
Yeah.
plan. You need to go with a plan. If I did not stumble into podcasting and then decide to, okay, I had a plan. Wait, why did I say I didn't have a plan? What am I saying? I remember that I have a plan now. I have a plan.
Okay.
Okay, I forgot it because I didn't really see it as a plan because I was like, okay, I wish I'll be able to do.
Okay, so basically you had a wish. Or you had a.
Let me say it is a wish. Let me
Okay.
call it a wish then. I think we should start. So I think it was a wish. Okay, this was it. In the beginning of the year, I was like, okay, I wish I'll be able to start my baking and then I'll be able to learn my event decor stuff and then I'll be good, and by the end of 2020 I'll start getting what do you call it, contracts.
Contracts, okay.
So that is it. But
Not knowing that Corona will come and hit.
yes, but thank God for COVID. At least I hope it opened my eyes to a lot of things. Like, okay, you do really have to do this in person. You can learn virtually, so I got to see a lot of things. Some people are not lucky. Some people are not lucky. So that is why I'm saying you still need to plan. And then for your plan to work, you need to follow. You need to be disciplined about it.
Okay.
If you are not disciplined, everything will just be where you left it.
Okay. So if I would say a little something on that, setting goals you care about and taking steps to make sure you get it. You mentioned something about being lucky. Now there is a place of luck, there is a place of preparation, and there are places for opportunities. Now opportunities can meet you anytime. It can meet you prepared and it can meet you unprepared. So when it meets you unprepared and you work with it, like you take a hold of it, it's kind of meant you unprepared though, but like at the spur of the moment you started to prepare, you held on to the opportunity. It kind of feels like luck. And also when it also meets you prepared.
So are you saying I'm prepared now? I was prepared.
Were you prepared? No, that's.
I don't know.
You could have been prepared. You could have been unprepared. For me, starting the podcast, I was particularly unprepared, but I already knew I was going to do it regardless. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to continue it, and then we are going to grow on it. Last.
Everybody will be alright.
There is this word I hold on to. It's not one of the most inspiring words, but one thing that I hold on to is when you learn how to walk, you fell down a lot of times, but you kept at it as a baby. You kept at it, and now today, walking is not something you think about as a difficult thing to do.
Exactly.
Even when you are lazy, you still drag your feet and move along. So anytime I think of that, anytime I'm feeling weighed down, now people think about if you aspire to perspire, but I do not think about if you aspire to perspire. What I think about is as long as I can walk today, and walking is not difficult for me, and I could not walk when I was born, I can do anything I set my mind to start now and continue on. So that's what made me start. That's what made me consider starting a podcast. So and then number 4, getting yourself into a healthy place mentally and physically.
It's very important.
It's very, very important. Are you being stressed? Are you being is your life in a clutter? Like your mental space? Are you?
I get it. Like, is everything? Let me use the Yoruba word. Is it rudu?
I got lost for words for a minute there.
Like,
but,
is everything not arranged? We are not saying that your life should be arranged and you won't allow space for spontaneity. No.
Yeah.
But then, to an extent, you should everything should be in
order.
Yes, in serenity.
Yeah. Your mental place should be a place where it's not tensioned all the time.
Yes, like
because,
you need to have peace of mind.
Yeah, and the thing is, if your mental space is not healthy, it starts to affect your physical. Now, your mental includes your emotional and all these other things. If your emotional and your mental states are not okay, your body will start to show it.
I'm telling you.
Your body will start to show it. So, like, do things that make you feel good. Engage in habits that make you feel creative, that makes you feel good, basically. Any type of good that you can make yourself
and
feel. Do that.
avoid people that make you feel less of yourself.
Yes.
Avoid them. Like,
Whether they are friends, whether they are family,
give
whether
yourself,
they are...
you yourself, give yourself all the
all the good things you can.
No, not all the good things. Now, when you dress nice and somebody, give yourself all the good comments that you need. Like,
my boy hands, man.
Look at the mirror and say, see, I remember when I was in secondary school, there was this girl that kept on bullying me. I was small and I didn't grow in the right places. I have not started growing in the right places at that then. Okay, stop looking at me like that. Not heights. I know you understand what I'm saying. So
Okay,
I did a hair. So stop it now. Why are you laughing?
All right, sorry.
So I didn't grow.
Okay.
Or I've not started growing then. So this girl, she used to bully me. Like, look at her. You are even black safe. You are not fine. And so then when I was in secondary school, I already made up my mind that when I'm more mature, I'm going to bleach my skin. Like, I already zeroed my mind that you are bleaching. But then my mommy would keep saying, you are fine now. There is nothing wrong with you. So as God will have it, when I entered SS, I still have not started growing in those places. But to the glory of God, by the time I was about to finish secondary school, when the growth started,
and the testimony of the Lord came.
Akinola, wait. So the growth started, and then I started looking at myself in the mirror. So I was like, okay, so you can still have this. And I'm like, wow. Okay, you doing I are fine. Like, the first day I told myself I was fine. It was like I won a jackpot. Like, I was like, so I can say that I am fine. And that was the day I decided that no, I'm not going to bleach my skin. But then there was this thought that you bleach. So I got involved with this woman, though she's late now. She's of blessed memory. She told me, Ebony, she calls me Ebony. She said, you're fine. You're very, very beautiful. So if anybody tells you to bleach your skin, don't answer that person. So see these two. The first day I told myself I was beautiful and I'm beautiful. And then the day that woman told me not to bleach, those 2 days. So surround yourself with people that they have sense, that they are good for you. That then in secondary school, I was always around this lady. She'd be like, you're not fine. Look at you. You're not fine. You're small. You're short. You're this. You're that. But then when I finished and I looked at myself, you're not bad. You're very beautiful. If you look at me now and you say I'm not fine, you have eye problem.
I mean, that's the truth, and I can actually relate with that. I know the thing is, when you start to become more confident about yourself, things begin to, people you start to attract people.
Exactly.
You just naturally become attractive.
Like the kind of comments I get since the day I decided I was not going to bleach my skin, like. And if you want my head to swell, like if you want my head to swell and bust, just tell me you like my skin tone.
I know the funny thing.
I'll just be blushing.
You might have even been hearing that before, but you will not take note of it until
my
you
mom used
accept
to
it.
tell me. My mom she'll be like, you're very beautiful, you're fine, you're this, you're that. But then I did not agree. But the day I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, okay, I'm fine.
Boy, baby, fine. Okay, so that's a good one.
So surround yourself with people that like you and that are of good vibes, and also accept yourself.
Yep.
And then we have number 5, picking up good habits that will help you to live a life of meaning.
Okay, sorry, please. Before we take into this number 5, in case you feel we do not discuss physically, start doing exercises. Do exercises, eat healthier, and yeah. So, but number 5, picking up good habits that will help you live a life of meaning. Doing exercise is also a very good habit. Let's start with that. Start exercising. For goodness sakes. I'm talking to myself.
I do exercise, please.
I'm talking to myself. Start exercising.
It's just that I remember the first day I jogged. I went jogging.
Okay.
Akinola. So I was about leaving home, and my dad used to jog. Because he has not done that in a while now.
Okay.
So I was like, if this man can do it, I can. And then he jogs long distance. Me, I just passed my boundary that day because it was my first time. I was supposed to just do short
Distance.
and come back home and rest. But I said no, I need to beat this man. So I set out on my gym. What was it? I can't remember, but it was my sneakers, my socks. I was with face cap. I was with hands free. I was like, we are going jogging today. Fit farm, because I wanted a flat tummy. I started. I didn't get to the end of our street when I started breathing heavily. I was like, no, Opeyemi, you're not going back home. What will you tell him? What will you tell him happened? So I dragged myself to that place where he usually stops and then he comes back home. So I did it. And when I got home, it was like I fainted. You know when you faint, but you think you're still conscious. I was like, God, what did I do to myself? Since then, I don't do more than myself. I just do what I can do and come back.
You don't have to be like Olu for Lao, so you can start.
I've not even been doing it lately. So what I do now is I skip. I just skip and skip and skip and skip, and then when I'm done, okay, fine, I'm okay for today, and I just go and rest. I take a shower and I rest. That's all. But I also need to take my fit farm thing more seriously because the belly fat is increasing by the day. May God help us.
Okay, so what I would like to talk about now is something I heard on a podcast by the popular podcaster on the popular podcasters episode, Joe Rogan, on an episode where he featured a gym instructor. So the person was like, if you want to do exercising, don't start very intense, because I have a very similar story to what you said, which I will say after what I'm about to say. So like, don't start if all you can take is 15 push-ups. Like if you stretch yourself and you can get to 15, start with 10. Because if you are trying to reach your limits every single day, you will crash. And then exercising will become stress for you. It will be something you do not want to do. But if you are almost getting to your peak, and then once in a while you are reaching and surpassing your peak, but like what you are doing is almost getting to your peak, now guess what happens? You are having more repetitions every day, to which the more repetitions you have, the faster it becomes a habit. Now you are doing it consistently, and then even the kind of body you want to build, over time you'll get it. But if you want everything fast, you get tired fast and you would leave it. Now let me now talk about my own similar story to your own. So my own involves women. So women will not kill us in this life. So this is what happened. I used to jog from my house to bus stop and then walk back home, or take bike back home. Wait, relax.
So you jog there and you walk back home. What is that? Like,
it's exercise to me. I was exercising. I was not killing myself. So what I used to do back then, I know that I used to do a lot, was push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, and all this stuff. After 6 packs and big hand. But aerobics, just like running and skipping rope, God, it was not my thing. So this girl now, fit farm from school, she just came back. I don't know if she's in a sports team in school, I don't know, but she's my neighbor. She's my neighbor from home. So one day we met up and said, okay, now let us jog together tomorrow morning. So I was like, okay. And to the glory of God, I just got some jogging gear. That time I had the canvas and some tight clothes that people used to wear and jog up and down. So I was like, yeah, today we kill ourselves. We die here today. So
like because of a girl.
I relaxed
Continue.
now. So the first time, like we jogged from my house to the bus stop. That was my personal best. Like up until that time, that was my personal best.
Oh God.
But this girl had not even started sweating. Me, I was already like I don't know. I was already dripping.
And I'm sure
waterfalls.
your ancestors would have been whispering to you.
No, I did not hear what they were saying. I was not going to listen to them. No, first of all, it's a girl that we are jogging together. We have to impress her daddy. And then the second of all, I don't know. I have this ego, my personal ego. I don't call it manly ego. My personal ego. You cannot outburst me, no matter who you are. Like whether you're a man or woman. Before I tire out, I will show you. So I was like, no, I'm not going to stop because this girl was not stopping. So from my bus stop, she continued. Like
wait,
from the bus stop,
instead we guys go back home.
No, she continued. She continued out like after, and I was like, wait to so like I was still jogging beside her, still jogging there, like okay, so I did not want to mention it, like, so wait, we are not stopping. So we kept going. We got to like the next, we got to 2 bus stops after my bus stop.
Really?
Came back, went again. So like went again. This time at this time I knew I was going to die. It's something did not happen. Like, see, there's a point, I don't know if you have jogged a marathon before. I've never done a marathon before, but there is a point you will get to, you will know that if your legs should stop moving, you're going to fall down. And then after this, like, you cannot control your legs again. They are moving on their own at this point. And then the upper part of your body is just doing whatever it's doing. Like,
Okay. Wait.
I swear.
All because of a girl.
All because the girl was
No,
just,
I'm disappointed.
and the fat-headed girl just kept jogging. I was like, what kind of human being is this? I was already there, I almost fainted. See, if there's anything that I was gassed out, like there was nothing inside of my body. See, after a while, I was like, I'm killing myself. This one.
Something you always have done since.
You know the funny thing? She went on the 4th lap. And I was like, while I was resting at the bus stop, she went on the 4th lap and came back. I was like, are you okay now? Let's continue. I said, if I kill you, if I kick you here,
wait, she asked if you are okay, so you guys can
continue the jogging.
You should have continued.
How will I continue?
As per you were trying to.
No. Let's get our facts straight. Let's be guided. After that, I was like, no, I'm going to my house.
Chad,
I've done enough.
The girl won you.
It was not a competition. At the end of the day, I realized life is not everything that is in life. There's a competition.
Everything is not gradual.
Everything is not. Because if it was a competition, so at least I would have stood a chance. This one, I clearly did not stand a chance with this person. So please, picking up good habits and living healthy, please start with what you can carry or what you can continue. And since that time, to the glory of God, I don't think I've ever jogged that kind of jog again in life. And I'm not sure when I'll do it again. But hopefully one day I'll do a marathon. But at least we'll build towards it. So number 6.
Number 6 means living intentionally means that
changing.
You have to change your lifestyle entirely.
Evaluating everything.
Your entire lifestyle. You reevaluate. Is it the way you dress, the way you eat, the way you speak, the people you hang out with?
Yeah.
So that is what it entails. And so we'll be moving to the second part, ways to be intentional every day.
So this ones, we're not going to do deep explanations, we're just going to note them. And again, please, if you have listened to this point, we really appreciate you. Thank you very much for taking our time to listen to us to this point. And please share this content with people you believe would also enjoy it and people who will love it, and ask them to subscribe as well. So thank you very much for being a part of this family. So the second half,
ways to be intentional every day.
Number 1,
be mindful of the media you consume.
Yeah, this one is self-explanatory.
When we are talking about media, we mean social media.
Even television media.
Don't do more than yourself. See, a lot of people, when you see their pictures and their videos, you'll be tensioned. You'll be tensionized. Don't do more than yourself. Kiss Daniel has said it all. Don't do more than yourself. Don't do past yourself. So be mindful of the media you consume. And then number 2, choose to be kind. Like in whatever you do, just intentionally be kind.
Yeah. Number 3, do something that brings you joy. Like do something that makes you happy. Do something that even if it is to give someone else. Something you might not recognize is some people that are billionaires that give out because of themselves, not because of other people, because it makes you feel good. So, and number 5.
Number 4. Make time for self-reflection. Self-reflection is like taking a breather. Like stop, pause, and just check. Look back and check. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this right? So every day, it could be at night.
Basically.
Just when you're about to go to bed,
or when you wake up in the morning.
Just replay and check. Okay, how did yesterday go? How did today go? And you'll be like, okay, what am I supposed to change? So that is taking a reflection. You need to make time for reflection. And it could be yearly.
No, make it every day. It's better every day. There's the yearly reflection.
Yes, maybe you just take a vacation and then and you're like, okay, how has this year been?
International flight have started though. So
you can book a flight for me.
If you want my information, send me email. I will respond. Thank you very much. So number 5, do something you can be proud of. Something that you will look at and you'll be like, "Na me do that one."
Yes.
Na me.
Something you will do and you will not hide behind the curtain so that people will not know that. So do something that should be bold. You'll be bold to say, "I did it. I, Olufola Opeyemi, I did it."
Yeah. So what are you going to rubber stamp your? Oh no, not rubber. What are you going to metal stamp your name on this week? What are you going to do that you're going to be proud of? Please let us know in the comment section.
Yes,
We'd really
what are
like
you
to
going
know.
to do
And
proud of.
yes,
Not
number
pride.
6.
Yes,
This
number
one
6.
is very difficult, but
Prioritize rest and self-care.
thank you very much. I think I needed that in my life.
As in,
So please
you see,
prioritize rest.
rest. You only have one life to live. Oh. There's no duplicates. So rest well and take care of yourself. Take care of your skin. Take care of your body. Take care of the way you look.
Take care of
If there
your
is-
mind.
Like me now, I have belly fat and I don't like it. So I'm working out. We are doing fit farm. So see, do it intentionally. This body must be hot.
Okay.
Yes,
them.
nah.
Pepper them gang.
Pepper them gang.
Okay, and so let's just leave a side note. Also note that living intentionally is a continuous process. It's something that does not stop, it does not end. So it's something that you continuously do
Yes.
as you continuously grow.
You know
So
why it is do you know why it is continuous? It's because you make time for reflection. So when you reflect, okay, there is something I didn't do well.
that I could have done better.
Yeah, so you continue.
Yeah, so thank you very much for being a part of this. This happens to be the longest episode we've ever had. If you're listening to this point, we really, really, really appreciate you, and we thank you very much for being a part of this community. Thank you very much. Yeah, so at this point in time, we would love to wish you a lovely week.
So from myself and Akinola Patrick, we're saying,
have a lovely week.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh yeah, so if you're still here, we would like to know who our special community members are. So please leave in the comment section something you would do this week that will make sure that you're living your life intentionally. We'd like to know that. And yeah, thank you very much. Bye.